And
Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Believers Club. I think this is episode 21. And today we wanted to talk about promoting your brand, your business, yourself on social media and the good and the bad that comes from that. That's pretty much what we're going to talk about. So hopefully you guys stay tuned in and take in what we have to share with you.
so we were just talking about this topic right now, and we were just going on about like because Serena had this, topic in mind of, is it good to sell yourself or market on social media? And I paused for a second and I was like, isn't that what social media is for? And then she brought up a really good point of like, yeah, but there's a difference between selling something to make money and then promoting yourself to build your business.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
There has to be, I think, a combo effort. And like at the end of the day, why do we start something? Is because we want to make money. We want to be successful. We want to sell things. We want to sell services, whatever it is. It all kind of comes down to the profits. But I feel like there needs to be some genuine side and some planning that needs to go behind that. You can't just go to social media and think that you're going to sell like that. There's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of relationship building. There's networking. There's so much that I personally didn't take into account when I started my page alone. And now obviously I sell lashes and services. So there's a lot of little things that a lot of people don't take into account. And yeah, it definitely needs to be a combo effort of, yeah, you want to sell yourself, your products, your services, but you also need to have a balance of everything. You can't just expect to sell, and be, a millionaire or whatever it is.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too where I know a lot of people listening to this might think, well, I didn't go on social media, or I didn't start a business just to make money. I started it so that I have a purpose, maybe I have a message, I have something big that I need to share with the world. But at the end of the day, even that is going to require you to make some money so that you
Mhm.
can keep that going, keep that
Yeah.
effort going, right? So
Yeah.
it is important to state that, money it's not a bad thing to need and want money. It's not. And I think that that's something that we have to just like get over now
Yeah.
and accept. And it's a wonderful thing. And I think when you talk about, like we were having a conversation earlier about building a brand and also with people that maybe are using social media and just selling things, I think your hustle is your hustle and you need to make
Hmm.
it whatever it is that you think is the thing. So for me, when I started my social media page, I started it from a place of just wanting to share. I didn't really have like business intentions. So with that said, I also didn't set up my social media in the right way to hit my goal, right? So you have to have a little bit of both. I think if you're building a brand, then yeah, you have to have more than just your products. You have to have a message, you have to have your purpose, you have to have your branding, you have to be relatable. But if you're wanting to just like drop ship, make some money, have a side hustle like Gary Vee talks about, the garage sales, things like that. I think you need to like really understand what it is that you're trying to accomplish and then just go for it. Because if
Yeah.
you have a good product, you're going to sell it.
Yeah.
There's always somebody looking for something. And if they like you, then you have to sell it. Even with the drop shippers on TikTok, right? For example, we're talking about
Yeah.
there's a reason why somebody is buying that notepad or that journal from them as opposed to the next TikToker that's selling it. So like there's always still a little bit of you in your selling, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the person that's selling you the notepad TikTok has hip hop music playing in the background as opposed to someone else that's listening to a different genre, right? You're going to relate to
Yeah.
the person that you vibe with more.
Yeah.
So
Social media is a relationship building. It's networking. It's really you sharing yourself and then hoping that people out there, like Hart said, there will be someone that can relate to you, that can appreciate what you're putting out compared to somebody else. Even like Hart said, when she started her page, personally, same thing. When I decided that I wanted to get into makeup and just go into it, I wasn't sure where I was gonna take Face Your Mirage. I came up with the name. I knew there was a bigger plan, but I didn't have the plan down. So I started social media. I didn't have Instagram before. I didn't even know what fucking how hashtags worked. Like I didn't know anything about Instagram, and I got into it without doing all of my research. So that kind of actually slowed my growth in social media and as just my artistry as well. But I continue to just work on myself, just kind of better my artistry and things like that. And it took me 3 years to realize, okay, where do I want to take this? I came to that point where I was happy with what I was achieving from my artistry side, but my business was just kind of plateaued. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't going anywhere because I wasn't taking it somewhere. So about a year ago is when I decided, you know what, I'm actually gonna go full-heartedly doing clients. I'm gonna provide services and then provide products, and I haven't looked back since. So it definitely took me a while, and it takes many people. Some people, like we talk about TikTok, people started in COVID and their hustle just blew up, and that's amazing. That's what all of us really desire, that we just want to be able to provide what we are trying to sell, services, ourselves, whatever it is. But yeah, it really came down to me deciding like, okay, this is what I want to do. I have to go full-heartedly after it. So yeah, now a year into it, I've seen the growth. I've seen the hustle that I'm putting in actually give me the fruits back. So it definitely, it's amazing what has happened in my life since I started believing in what I was selling, services and products.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That is a very, very big deal. Because
Yeah.
when you believe in it, you will wear your product, you will wear it on yourself so differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when I'm sitting down with someone or I'm talking about heartbreak, I'm literally speaking from my perspective and hoping that it lands on somebody who feels that same
Yeah.
way and knows
Yeah.
that I can support them through it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it really does come down to like, if you are selling something that's so personal to you, if it's your brand, then it should be personal to you. I
Yeah.
believe, right?
Yes.
If it's just like making some sales so you can get by and you can like build something completely different, then yeah, do what it is that you think you need to do. But if you're trying to build something that is like representative of yourself, then you got to put your heart into it. You got to go into it without the mission to sell. You got to go into it with the mission to actually make that difference, or to help that person or give them what they're looking for. Like for example, Serena, when she puts so much of her love and her passion and her effort into her makeup, and when I sit in her chair, I feel that, right? She gives me that same energy, and then that transpires into me and into the look and how I feel for the rest of the night, right? And so you want to continue to buy from somebody like that. And when I'm, sitting down with someone and talking about heartbreak, all of a sudden like business goes out the window and I'm in there talking to them about their situation, right? And that's when they want to continue to work with you. So I think that everything, whatever it is that people need to get by. But I think the biggest bone that people have to pick with online marketing is the spammers. I think that's where people go wrong, is the DMs that we get all the time of like, oh, hey, check out my friend's page, they have content that you might like, or hey, like check this out and get a discount on this, or like join my, it's like, okay, like just fuck off. Or like, hey, sending me a DM saying, hey, follow me back, join my webinar, I promise you'll make $10,000 a month, blah 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 blah. Get out of my face.
Yeah.
Like those people are doing what they think they need to do, but that shit doesn't work.
That's like the people they're like, oh my God, I just came across your page, I love your products.
Yeah.
And then you see they haven't liked anything, they
They'll
haven't
follow you.
followed me. What did you see? Where did you see it? Because I don't see you on my page. So
Or
yeah.
the people, like, let's say you have a post, you put up something like really emotional or personal or whatever, and they comment something so irrelevant to what you just posted. Like, let's say someone's, I don't know, fucking uncle passed away. Like, I've seen shit like this happen, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
follow me back for promo code for blah blah. It's like,
yeah.
bro, this person's uncle just died. Like, why are you spamming the
That-
comment section
those bots are crazy. I see them under like celebrity posts all the time. Like
all the
they
time?
don't leave
Follow
no,
me for my
they
views.
don't pick and choose. They don't leave anybody alone.
Yeah, you're not special, they're not special. And I think this is the mentality. I'm trying to figure them out. So I think the mentality of someone that's doing that is this: who cares? They take all the emotions out of it. They take out all of the, I don't care what people think about me. To them, it's all numbers, numbers, numbers. If they can spam 2,000 people, out of those 2,000 people, 15 people are going to respond.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
take their emotions out of it, and they're like, I don't care if you hate me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
yeah,
Like, it's going to work for somebody. Someone's going to bite.
yeah.
And unfortunately, I feel like a lot of those situations are kind of scammy, because if it's legit, then they wouldn't have to be putting themselves out there like that. Like, I work in a multi-level marketing company as well. That's one of my side hustles, right? It's one of
Mhm.
the things that I do, but I'm not spamming people and saying, come join my business or anything like that, because it's one of those things that's authentic, right? You have to be professional about what it is that you're doing. And
And
that's
then,
why people are so hesitant to do any sort of online or network marketing or anything like that, because
mm,
they have those kind of people in their head.
yeah, that's the thing. There's genuine people out there, but then there's also the other side of it where you're getting bots and you're getting spams and you're
Yeah.
getting just people reaching out telling you they're they're reaching you out from New York's agency and they want to work with you. And a lot of people fall for these things, and it's unfortunate. But again, it really tests your strengths when it comes to people reaching out for whatever it is that they're reaching out for. But
Yeah.
social media promoting, the reason I chose and why I wanted to talk about this was because I haven't personally been told, but I've seen people where people have considered people who promote their own products on their pages or continuously promoting themselves as a way that they're not genuine. But I personally think if you don't believe in your products and your services, you firstly, no one else is gonna really fall. Like no one else is gonna be there. No one's gonna support your shit because you don't fully believe in it.
Yeah.
Until you fully believe in what you're trying to sell and teach or whatever it is that you're trying to do, you'll see people flourish towards you. Like I said, in the last year, I have grown just as a person a lot. But like I say that every podcast. But even my
That's
following,
a
it's not
good
a huge,
thing.
it's a great
It's
thing.
growing between every
I'd
episode.
rather grow as a human than fucking my Instagram numbers. I don't care about Instagram numbers.
Yes. Whoa. Okay. That is the clip you got to use when you make
Yeah,
a
no,
little
for
thing.
sure. Because
Okay.
Instagram numbers, I follow so many people, and half of the people I follow have bought comments and followers, and that
Yes.
stems from insecurity, self-esteem issues, comparing your life to fucking somebody else or comparing your 10 to somebody else's 1,000. We all talk about that. Don't
Yeah.
compare your levels to somebody else's different level because you're
Don't
not
do it.
on that shit.
Yeah.
And that's a little so I've always been against that. I've been against that. I'm not gonna buy followers. I'm gonna let my page grow 1 follower a day or 1 follower a year. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it gets to you because you see motherfuckers around you buying followers and then them getting attention from brands because they have a higher number, not knowing it's just bots and it's fake fuckery. But I know that I gotta stay genuine to what I believe in. And yeah, in that, I'm going to promote my services. I'm going to promote my products. I'm going to make sure I work on my services. I'm going to make sure I work on my products. I ask anytime I send my products, anybody buys them, I make sure that I try to get reviews from them, even over text, or if they're not able to review it on my website. and it's amazing to get feedback, good or bad. And I always say, I'm like, give me good or bad, please let me know, because I want to always fix my shit, products or services. So I feel like promoting yourself on social media is the way to go, and is actually probably the best way to
Absolutely.
start your process on this business journey.
Mind you, going on social media, and whether it's doing like live videos or sharing your thoughts, whatever it is, it's also just a good way of getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like promoting yourself aside, you need to promote your business, right? Otherwise, that is the way now. If you have a business and you're not on social media, that's a whole other conversation.
We don't know where the fuck you are then.
Like, if we can't find you, how do people know that you exist? There's literally nowadays, other than word of mouth, but even when somebody tells me about something, I go and I look them up on Instagram.
Exactly.
Right? You don't exist if you're not on social media anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's the modern day Yellow Pages, right? We don't know your website. I was just gonna say that.
Like, there's no books.
You have to, even if you just have a fucking blank profile with just some basic information, at the minimum do that. But you need to be on social media. And if you genuinely, I personally believe that you should be running your own social media, but if you genuinely just don't feel good about it, like, hire someone, like, make yourself known out there. You got to promote yourself. You got to be out there. And I think it's a really good tool to exercise making videos. And it's the most nerve-wracking thing you will probably ever do, but it's actually pretty cool once you get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Now I can't shut up on social media. Now I just talk.
And my page is my makeup page. I don't have any other pages. I may create one in the future if my following completely goes business and I gotta make a personal page. But I share everything. I share the journeys of my personal struggles.
Same.
It may not belong on my page, but it's my motherfucking page. So I share what I want to share on my page, no matter if it's my brand, whatever it is, it's my business.
Yeah.
Like, so business meaning my brand and whatever the fuck I share. But I love talking about normal shit, and I love promoting my business on my page. And some of the tips that I want to give you guys as a startup, or things you can do that I've learned, just a few things that I feel like have helped me. Make sure you guys are using hashtags. Make sure you guys are hashtagging whatever your post is related to. Try to use hashtags of brands that you're using, things related to that. Another good thing is sponsoring. So promoting your posts, promoting your page, promoting your website. You can do that. You can do it really for like $2 a day. If you can't afford a lot, you can even spread $2-3 over 2-3 days. And you can target different countries, wherever you want to focus and wherever you feel like you want to spread your message to. That's a great way to get your name out there. And using your stories. Use your stories as much as you can. If you don't have a post ready, you can't make a caption, whatever it is, just throw something up on your stories. Throw your work up there. Throw your products up there. Throw somebody's comments up there. Yesterday I went ham and shared a bunch of beautiful messages. One was from Harj, and we've talked about this, I think, last episode, and I suck at taking compliments. I cannot just say a simple thank you or, boast when I'm being appreciated or shown love. Like, I never show it off. So yesterday I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going to show off when people show up for me. If people have something nice to say, I should throw it up and let the world see that, there's people out there, and I deserve whatever I'm trying to put out. So that right there, start sharing everything that people share with you. Like, when it comes to related to your business, if they compliment your lashes, they compliment, hey, you did a great job, whatever it is, try to put it on your stories, share it, because people need to see that. I swear, so on the weekend, I took 2 days off. I was barely getting any views on the stories. All of a sudden yesterday I went ham, shit's blowing up, because I'm sharing other people's opinions about me. Not just me sitting there talking about myself and my brand. There's other people actually pitching in, and it's crazy. Like, the views just went ham, and I'm like, okay, shit, maybe I need to do this a little bit more. You know what I mean? Maybe as much as I promote myself, I gotta let other people who are promoting me and show that people are promoting me.
Absolutely, absolutely, because it shows that one, you're real. People
Yes.
actually use your services. It's not just you saying, "Hey, this is what I do." It's
Yeah.
actually people backing you up and saying,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I use this," and it
Yeah.
makes her service and her product real all of a sudden,
Yes.
and it
Yes.
makes
Yes.
it and adds a complexity, a dynamic to her business when there's other people that are involved, right? It kind of brings
Yeah.
things full circle.
For sure. Yeah. No, exactly that. Like it really, it humanizes you. It makes you like, oh shit, other people are actually reaching out to her. Other people are buying her shit. Other people are getting her services done. All right, maybe I'll give her a shout. You know what I mean? Like that's literally what social media and networking is really about. Um, just putting yourself out there and also sharing all your accomplishments, no matter how great or how fucking tiny they are. Share it all. Share a thank you. Share a fucking paragraph. Share everything you can share that gives another perspective about you. Cause like
Totally.
hard said, we could like the talking on the camera, it's great when you wanna get your words out there. But to add somebody else's sentence to your world, it's life changing for sure.
Totally. And you know what? I think sometimes the fear of people promoting themselves a lot is around they don't want to seem like they're boasting or
Desperate.
they're
Yeah.
whatever or
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff or self-centered. At the end of the day, if you're self-centered, it will show. If
Yeah.
you're not self-centered, it will show. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the best thing for you to do for your business online as well is to promote yourself, but also promote other people on your social media so that people know you're a team player. People know
Yeah.
that you're there also to support others and you're not just about yourself. I'm constantly like posting about other people's businesses as well because I want people to know that, you know, the page isn't just about me. I'm a supporter of others, right?
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that's a big thing as well.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely support, like supporting is crucial to any human or any business. That's support needs to go right behind people. I will tell you one thing when it comes to support. I have personally gotten to a place where I give my love where it's being received and respected. You can
Mhm.
you can support people. Like I remember when I first started, I would literally reach out to anybody that was doing something. Like my cousins, like starting pages, and I'm like, "Oh hey, let me shout you out on my stories.
Yeah,
You can shout me out on your stories because that's how the fuck social media and networking works. That's
yeah,
how word of mouth works."
cross
But
branding, yeah.
some people don't know how to network. Like I realized that I was definitely supporting a lot of people, and
Yeah.
I wasn't receiving any of the love back, and that doesn't I wasn't putting an expectation on my support, but I think we as humans, when we give something, we're hoping that we also get some love back.
Well,
And
eventually, and it doesn't have to be
yeah,
like I posted you, so now my
yeah,
next
right.
post you gotta post. No,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but
yeah,
you know in general
yeah.
who is your support system or not, right?
You'll know real quick
You'll
because
know.
people will. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it. Like you'll know.
Yeah, like you'll know. So make sure you're not just spreading yourself fucking thin to the ground and just thinking that supporting everybody around you or people in your life
Yeah,
is gonna, make your life. You gotta, as much as you give love out, you gotta give that shit to yourself as well.
yeah.
So just support as much as you can, because without fucking supporting others and other people's dreams and your own dreams, we wouldn't be the world we're in right now. But no, not to spread yourself too thin, and just always be laying down for other people to walk all over you.
No, don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that. That's just in
mindful,
life in general. Don't do that.
be mindful of the balance of support.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think with social media, man, have fun with it. Have fun
Yeah,
with it. Promote yourself, promote others, put your products up there, make money, have a good time, meet new people. Like
yeah,
this is supposed to be fun. Don't forget that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
we're so lucky that we don't have to the yellow pages is old news. We get to actually be
Yeah. Some of you
creative.
might not even know what the hell yellow pages are.
Yeah. Like we thank God like we get the opportunity to be creative. Think about it. Like people in the old days that were not even the old days, this is like maybe 20 years ago,
20 years ago,
were
yeah.
using Yellow Pages for people to find their business. They didn't have the opportunity to showcase themselves. All
Yeah.
they had was a name, number, and address. That's all that they were like, okay, this is all I'm able
No
to do.
reviews, no none of that. No
Either
feedbacks.
you call me or you show up to my store. It's like,
Yeah.
it's up to you. You know what I mean? And so we get the opportunity to bring our Yellow Pages alive, right? And
Yeah.
make them personal and all that kind of stuff. So take advantage of it. And if you're not on the social media train yet, just get the hell on, have a good time. And
Yeah.
always, Serena's really good with this stuff. So reach out to her. She's got your back,
Yeah. Reach out
right?
anytime. I'm always learning. Fuck, there's new shit coming out every day on
Always.
social media, but it's literally an art form for me. But yeah, reach out anytime if you guys like my page or what I share, definitely let me know. I love giving tips as much as I can.
That's another thing. If you're on social media, be helpful. Give value. Give value to people that are there, because if they just keep seeing product after product after product and you're not actually giving them anything to let them think or to give them any sort of value, any sort of help,
Yeah.
that's not good. You
Yeah.
have
You
to
have
give
to.
more value
Yeah.
than you're getting, and people will buy your stuff from you, might be a year from now, 2 years from now, but they'll remember you, right? So
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. Quality over quantity. Don't ever forget that. Definitely quality over quantity. You don't want to, yeah, you don't want to go down the wrong path of how to run a business on social media.
Totally. So, all
Mhm.
right, guys. Well, that
All
was
right.
it. Stay tuned for our next episode. We drop our episodes every Wednesday. So keep a lock on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, share this with your business partners. Let us know any feedback you have or anything you might want to hear in the future.
Yeah. Let me know let us know the tips and tricks that you guys might use that we could use on social media. And until next time.
All right. See you
Bye.
later.